Morning! So it's the 16th of April, and it's going to be clear and sunny all day, but right now it's still kind of gray. Sun just came up, and you can't really see it from here, but because it's clear enough, it turns the eastern facing side of the trees this burnt orange color. It's really neat. It looks like it's reflecting from a wildfire. So a friend and teacher of mine, hat tip Stephen Barnes, is writing about Musashi's 9 principles. And for those of you who don't know, Miyamoto Musashi was a swordsman, famous swordsman, legendary swordsman in Japan. And he wrote a book called The Book of Five Rings, which is about strategy. About how to stay alive when you're a swordsman, but also supposedly containing philosophical principles. People use his book for business, warfare, etc. It's a classic. Recommended reading. There are lots of different translations. Find the one that works for you. So the first of the 9 principles is do not think dishonestly. Which, on the face seems pretty simple. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, etc. Except that you have to remember that from a battlefield perspective, from a warrior's perspective, deception is part of warfare. Showing an enemy what he doesn't want to see, or hiding things that he does need to see in order to attain victory. So that doesn't really seem to be what he's talking about. From Stephen's perspective, and this is one that I'm considering now, he's saying that don't think dishonestly to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't overestimate your own capabilities. Whatever you've seen in the movie, if you've got 6 guys with guns, odds are, no matter how good you are, you're going to have a bad day. It's just one of those things. Don't think dishonestly. You're not Superman. I'm up here equipped for a day hike. I've got some supplies, but if I start wandering off trail, well, you know what? People die up here. Don't think dishonestly. Don't be smarter than your own good. The flip side of that, of course, is if you've trained, if you have a skill set that you've worked hard for, if you have some hard-won experience, then you should claim it. There's a saying, you're not a special snowflake. Everyone is special, and so nobody is special. However, every one of us in our experience, in our training, in our gifts, in our talents is different. And you have something unique to contribute to the world. And you should be aware of that. And you should claim it. Now, the other thing is being honest with what it is that you need. So, for instance, my oldest daughter is an artist and an idealist. And I have to constantly remind her, it's like, you are going to have to pay bills. You are going to have to live somewhere, somehow. Now, that doesn't necessarily involve money, but you do have to understand that you have to contribute something because you have needs, and those needs have to be met. Don't think dishonestly. Don't lie to yourself and say that you can get along, on the morning dew in the fresh air, despite what the Taoist sages would say. Or perhaps you can, but you're going to have to work your ass off for that. I'm not there yet. I still like lasagna. So anyway, don't think dishonestly. Don't lie to yourself about how good you are or about how good you're not. You have skills, you have talents, right? But don't overestimate them. Work hard. If there's something that you need, then put the time and effort into it. Don't think dishonestly. Don't think that you deserve it just because. We work on a system of exchange. That exchange doesn't have to be money, but it has to be time and effort applied somewhere. So, go out there, have fun. Learn new things, have adventures. I'll see you next time.